Good evening, my darlings. I'm sorry for the delay there. YouTube was not connecting to my restream for some reason, but it should be fixed. Hopefully it is entirely fixed. So, let's pop over here. Hi, I'm NeysaDoesGames. Tonight, the game will be Genshin Impact. However, small disclaimer, I am streaming live right now, but I'll be playing pre-recorded game footage. I didn't realize that a new, like, patch update, I don't know what you call it, a new download was due for Genshin, and I had a bunch of errands and stuff that I had to run this afternoon, and I didn't know that it was going to do that to me when I logged into it tonight. It is currently saying it needs another 3.5 hours to download everything, which I thought giving myself a half an hour beforehand to get online and get it all set up, because I know that Genshin be finicky sometimes. I didn't realize it was going to be 4 gigabytes, 4.7 gigabytes finicky tonight. But I do have brand new, never before seen Genshin footage that I pre-recorded the last time. I was gonna do it like I was gonna go and edit it and upload it later on. Y'all are gonna get it right now. I'm sorry. I fully expected to be playing tonight, and it just I I can't. I don't know why I'm like this. Anywho, so it is recorded footage. I did not record audio while I was doing it. It was just the game audio. So I'm now gonna stream that, play that for y'all live. So if y'all have any pointers, if I muck something up that you can see on the playthrough, feel free to tell me. I would love to learn, even after the fact. I think I did better on this pre-record than I did my first stream of this last week. And I'm really liking Genshin. I just... the uploads, the downloads that it needs, it's insane. I can't. I can't. Every time I turn around, it's like, oh, I want another 10 gigs, please. Can I have some more? No. No, just give me just be done. Just have the game and be done, please. God. Okay, anywho, so I'm just gonna play this for y'all, and I'm gonna shut up for the most part. I may pull down my, I've got some yarn up here that I need to work on, so, but I do have my chats up, and I will be paying attention. So I realize this is, once again, not the norm, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and, yeah, so that's all I got. It's gonna be a bit of a different flavor tonight, and we'll just let it do its thing. I will turn off the Spotify track, though. Anywho, how's everybody's week been? It's Wednesday. Wednesdays always feel like interminably long. I feel like. I'm actually gonna put a small disclaimer over here. There we go. Let me actually go see if I can pin those. I've heard that's a thing that can be done. I know it should be possible in YouTube, at the very least. Go to live, and then go to control room. There it is. Alright, let's pin this one. Okay. Now we'll go to Twitch. Let's see if we can also pin on kick. I'm gonna learn things tonight, guys. Huzzah.
Consolidated wind things. Let's head back to the statue of the Seven at Windrise and offer it to the gods. Well, you should come with me. Paimon will tell you about the rest later.
Okay. It should be pinned on all of them. I did remember a chatter previously told me that the what was that? Hello? Oh, nothing important. Go away. I did remember that a chatter previously, I've forgotten their name. I know it if I see it. But I remember they said that the fiery looking lady that we can spend wishes for, Mariuki, Mavuka, something like that. That she's the most powerfulest, I think, currently. So, if I remember correctly, I did spend a few wishes on her later. Where is the lag happening here? Hang on. Not 100% sure where that lag is originating from. It may actually be in the video itself, in which case I am sorry. It's not that sneaky. I do remember thinking while I was recording this that I've never had the opportunity to play like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, but I remember thinking if they're like this, I kind of want to play them.
Let's make an offering and see if the gods respond.
Saying it's about 31% downloaded right now. Well, we'll see. So I think if I understood this right, in different regions there will be different gods. So like these are the Amenoculus for Ameno, but other gods would have other Killuses, I guess would be the term. At least that's my
Can you feel the blessings
hope.
of the seven? In Mondstadt, people call them animalculi. They can be fitted into the statue's eyes. Some stories say the statue's eyes originally had gems that were taken by swallows, but animalculi never had a physical form from the start. People with visions collect them to offer... Unlike others with powers, you don't have a vision. But the rules of this world don't apply to you anyway, so... Keep offering animalculi and maybe you'll receive more blessings.
Also, does anybody know why he keeps yawning? I don't get it. So I haven't yet found, like, is he supposed to have a bed or something that I'm supposed to go find? Like, it maketh no sense to me.
I'll keep this close.
Yes, I am that kind of nerd. Making a big giant blanket for one of my sisters. But she wanted it in a circle, so it's a big giant circle blanket. She's 3. I mean, it's a good excuse to use up a bunch of yarn. Anywho, like I said, I'm here just, I am here. I do have chat up. But today is just kind of an off day. So I'm just letting the pre-recorded play. There's a couple of bits where I wanted to get chat's input on, but I am happy to listen to any tips and tricks. I consider this educational for myself as well. It'll remind me of things that I mucked up before. Remember a few. Like I said, the plan was to upload this eventually, but y'all get it this way instead. mean, at least I had some pre-recorded footage, I feel like. I could have been back in the boat from my first attempt to stream Genshin, not be able to stream it at all. At least I've got some pre-record. 38% downloaded. Oh Lord, I can't. I'll be the first to admit, I didn't realize this game was as open world as it is. Like, I get that it's got its different regions or whatever that you have to unlock as you go. But it's actually very open world within that parameter. I like that. I like that kind of open world setup where you don't have to stick to the roads, where you can wander elsewhere.
You've arrived. Come closer. Can you smell that? Something must have happened in the temple. I imagine there will be slimes, hilly churls, and whatever's giving Storm Terror extra power. Oh yes, it is going to be lively in there indeed. Oh, you're quite the brave one, aren't you? It's a pity that the Temple of the Wolf has been disturbed by such an atrocity. Let's head in. No one makes offerings to the Four Winds anymore, yet the old winds never vanish. We need to clear out the temples for the Four Winds.
If you're a Genshin player, do you have a favorite, one of the favorite elements or whatnot? Even if I'm not playing the damn game, my eye's acting stupid. Like, I'm getting kind of partial to cryo, I think, thus far.
Let me show you how the Knights of Favonius conquer our adversaries.
I did kind of start utilizing Kaya here a bunch. I think is his name Kaya.
If I'm not mistaken, the end of the temple should be up there.
Wait, how do you know?
Experience. The kind of experience you get after years of dealing with things like this for others. Dodge this! Cool it! Traveler, unless I'm mistaken, you don't seem to have a vision. So how exactly is it that you're able to channel elemental energy?
It was a very strange occurrence. Get him!
Cool it! Freeze! Ah! Cool it! Dodge this!
Ah, finally, we're here.
Seems the path ends here. Let's use the wind currents to fly up.
Water! We can use this to put out fire.
Good idea. That's some keen observation. We should get Jean to give you a title and make you a knight. Cool it! Freeze! Speaking of, did you know? Storm Terror was once one of the 4 winds. I'm not aware of the exact details. If you're interested, you can ask the acting Grand Master about it.
Is that the thing that Storm Terror is using to gain its power?
Seems probable. Let's deal with it. Bravo! What a performance. You are, to my surprise, a well-trained knight. The battles you just fought were sights to behold. I see you already have the knightly virtue of modesty. Stories of your heroic deeds to save Mondstadt from destruction shall be known throughout the City of Freedom, well into the future. Please do visit me at our headquarters when you have the time. I also know a lovely tavern, if that's more your thing. Quite rewarding, no?
We've seized another temple from Storm Terror's grasp.
I can take care of the rest here. You go take care of other things while I'm at it.
See you later then, bye-bye.
There's no way Hilly Churls organized an ambush like this themselves. Not with their limited mental capacity. Thus you were behind this.
I remember being reminded of the Black Waltz from Final Fantasy IX with that thing's whole aesthetic. Also, who dis?
Knights of Favonius, always so inefficient.
Agree to disagree, but your involvement in this just made things a whole lot more interesting.
Like, I do want to know who that is, but I don't want to be spoiled. So, like, if you can just tell me how I get, like, how I continue that plot line, that would be great.
Kaya, Knight of Favonius. Please allow me.
I did skip over his introduction, my bad. Also, I need to fix this. Sorry. I need to straighten all that out later. At least it's... something else is loose over here.
Ready when you are.
I'll see if I can skip ahead of most of this, like, inventory management stuff. Let me see. Suffice to say, I was busy unlocking and making sure that everybody was up to level 7 with artifacts.
Not so hard! Hey! That's cheating!
Freeze! Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it!
I do also like that Kaya has a blink through on his final strike. That's always a good thing to have, as a almost automatic backstab situation.
Not so hard! That's cheating! Coming through! Scratch that!
Okay, 57%. It says about an hour and a half left, which is probably going to be a little too late for me to get started with it tonight. I guess I'm going to have to make a note for myself that anytime that I want to live stream Genshin, I need to, like, check it before noon so that I've got the time if it needs like a full patch download or something.
Dodge this! Cool it! Don't push your luck! Freeze! How fortunate.
Okay. I gotta start counting stitches, so I'm gonna kind of mute myself for a minute, but I'm still watching the chat. If anybody has something to say, I'm here.
Cool it! Freeze! Dodge this! Fascinating.
And I'm back. This is the point at which I got stupid. I thought that Kaya had a, the wings, the flight suit. So I did a dumb. I thought that if he was gonna run out of stamina, I could just use the flight suit to float safely back down. I'll show y'all. I'll let y'all see what happened. I am ashamed.
I'm not done.
It's worse watching it back the second time. If I hadn't stopped to think about it, I might have actually made the top of it. I feel really dumb. I feel really, really dumb watching that back. Good Lord.
cutie. You're going to help me out too? How kind of you. Don't hesitate to come to me if you need anything. Good question. Well, because Jean trusts me. So you should as well.
It feels like circular reasoning. Like, I don't think that's how trust works. I don't say anything with that kind of reasoning. Oh, well, Crack Joe on the street. He trusts me, so you should too. I don't know Crack Joe. I will say I feel like, and I'm saying this because I'm reliving it ahead of it showing on the screen, but I think that what is the electro power that the librarian has, I feel like her power is a little
I guess I could give this a
screwy.
go.
It's not as targetable as the others, which I guess makes sense, but it's
I knew it.
annoying.
There is a strong elemental energy coming from deep within this temple. Paimon, are you able to float across?
Can't do much even.
Let's ride this wind current, shall we?
You can also see that I didn't realize I still have to heal him up. That the revival doesn't heal you up all the day. I'm a dummy.
Leave it to me. You. It's an electro monument. No wonder. Let me try to activate it with a bit of electro power. Stand back, sweeties.
Lisa, that's her name.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. He, hup. He. Hit. Whew.
Freeze!
Genshin download says
Hit.
74%, but only 8 minutes out. Supposedly. Nope, it went back up to like 3
When it comes
hours.
to wet enemies, I've got them covered.
It can't make up its mind.
Oh, another wind current. Let's ride it up from here.
Dodge this! Cool it!
He, yep. You're in for a little. Chain lightning can be set off between electro-charged opponents. The electrical discharge caused by friction is only a little less shocking than love at first sight. Oh, you want to know about this gem? You're kidding. You're seriously asking? This is a vision. It's used by the Chosen to draw on elemental powers. In terms of mysticism, I suppose you could call it a magical lightning rod.
In Elden Ring, we are maidenless. In Genshin, we are visionless. Apparently. I should get back to playing Elden Ring at some point. I suck at Elden Ring.
You've never seen a vision? Just where exactly are you from?
Elsewhere.
Are you a hilly churl with some level of reasonable intelligence? No, I doubt it. After all, hilly churls aren't exactly known for their smarts. And you'd more or less qualify to be a magister's apprentice. Break it, and we can head home and relax. The thought of putting my feet up and relaxing has me all fired up. Dragon of the East, Lion of the South, Wolf of the North, Falcon of the West. They are the four winds of Mondstadt, affiliated with Barbados, the god of Anemo. The Dragon of the East, Storm Terror, its real name is Dvalin. Though most in Mondstadt seem to have forgotten that in all this Storm Terror business. So now you know why Dvalin is only able to channel 3 of the four winds' power. Because it has been consuming itself from the beginning. Because of hatred, I presume.
Hatred?
Hatred for Mondstadt. Hatred drove it to become something more powerful than the wind itself, to become Storm Terror.
But why would one of the four winds hate the city it was supposed to protect?
As a child of Mondstadt, it's something that's really hard to say aloud. Here, take this. It's a very old story from more than a century ago.
I think this is where I started trying to figure out where my books were stored. So I'm going to kind of skip over some of this.
Well, all that... Whew, it's finally done. Well, all that lay, flow, and elemental line stuff Lisa was going on about should hopefully be back to normal. Want to go back and see how the knights are doing? But if you got anything more interesting to do, Paimon can come too. By the way, we obtained another animalculus in one of the Four Winds temples, right? We might come across more of them in the future, so don't forget to offer them to the statues.
Yeah, so what I was gonna do tonight was some more grinding for Adventurer level 10. I think I stopped this one on excuse me. I think I stopped this one somewhere around Adventurer level 8. This recording, I mean. I think. I could be completely wrong, but I think that's right. Yeah, that was the game plan for tonight. 82% on the download. Let me skip over some of this too, because this is more of the same. Just clearing new things and upgrading everybody, and then figuring out what to do next. Reading up about why Dvalin went bad is basically the same tropey story of Dvalin woke up, Mondstadt got pissy with him. I mean, that was basically it. Okay, there we go. I will say I like the wingsuit. I don't usually enjoy flying in games. I like this one. Mainly because it's pretty. And the way it moves seems very real. Like, my main other experience is with, like, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Stabbing with a fork. And then Da Vinci's inventions from Assassin's Creed 2, the Ezio arc. There's a point there where we have like a hang glider thing, and I hated every single one of those quests where I had to use that damn thing. I hated it with a vengeance. But I like the glider here. It's cute.
Dodge this! Freeze!
So we're about halfway through the recorded footage here, so let's find us a code word for if you're watching this later and you want to leave a comment. Oops. That's weird. Let's have the code word be Oculus. That's sneaky enough. People could think we're talking about, like, the VR thing, the Oculus. But we're actually talking about the Animo Oculus. Oculus will be the code word for tonight. So if you're watching this later as a VOD, and if you want to leave a comment and you have nothing you can comment, go for Oculus. Helps the algorithm, helps me. And thank you for visiting the nerdy neighborhood. It is much appreciated. Like, I know I'm streaming this on a low frame rate, and I know that my game, I keep all my games on low, like, visual quality, like graphics quality, because I don't have a great rig. And but one of the things that I can willingly admit is this game is gorgeous, even on a brick and a not amazing graphics quality. Like, it's pretty. The way the grass moves and how you can see each individual blade when you're walking through it, and the shadows of the clouds and the trees and everything. Like, it's really pretty. Like, I remember when I was recording this, and again right now, I find myself just staring at it. Just admiring it.
Dodge this!
I failed to aim. I'm gonna get it.
Cool it!
And it still did nothing. Just look at the color of the light and the texture of it right now. Like, it's gorgeous. my cabbages.
Is this an answer from this world?
%89 on the download. Oof. Okay, so it looks like it's actually my processor not wanting to... Let's see, that froze on 128.44 for a bit. Okay. We'll follow... I'll let this one do its thing, because this was my first encounter with these little thingies. But then I think I'm gonna have to end the stream here, because this is actually my processing, my RAM's getting overloaded. But this is my first encounter with these little dudes, so I want to let this play out, even if it is awfully glitchy right now. See, at first I thought this was one of those little, crystal bug things that you're supposed to, like, catch with X. And so I kept, like, clicking X every time I got near it, but then it wasn't capturing, so I thought it was my controller. But then I realized it was actually going somewhere. Poof. So I figured it out. which I really like that. Feels very D&D, Pixar Brave, Will-O-the-Wisp kind of thing. It's cute. I like
I'll
it.
keep this close.
Okay, I'm still having... It's still struggling. So... Suffice to say that I discovered those, and now I'm on the lookout for them everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end the stream here tonight. Again, I apologize that this wasn't a literal live play. This may or may not be the only time that I do like this. Just kind of depends. But I'm gonna try to do a little bit better about on the days that I know I want to do Genshin, that I get online earlier and make sure that I have, a good 4 or 5 hour window to download something if need be. I just wasn't aware that there was going to be a patch update thing drop tonight. So, that's on me. I'll own that. The last hour and change of this, I'll save. The last hour and change of that video, I'll save until I've got some more, and then I'll kind of splice together and have just a miscellaneous Genshin playthrough cuts, cutting room floor type stuff. But anywho, last point of housekeeping. I will be out of town August 2nd through the 9th. I will not be streaming those days. However, I am going to be uploading videos on those days or have them scheduled to post on those days. I have a couple of polls up, different places on YouTube posts, on Blue Sky, and on Twitter, for if you want to have some input on what I record and upload next week. That will be available for you. I won't necessarily have like a specific schedule. I'll try to update on the various socials, on YouTube posts, on Twitter, and on Blue Sky, what video, what game I'm going to be uploading that day. That way, if you want to tune in and watch it, you can once it's live. Not live streamed, but available to access once it's public. But yeah, so that'll be next week, August 2nd through 9th. I will be active on my socials during that time. I'm not completely away from the computer, just not going to be able to live stream. And I also may set up a Discord for the nerdy neighborhood. I feel like we're approaching that time, but I still haven't heard if people actually want that or not. So I might hold off a while longer unless I get some interest. So if you're interested in that, make sure to leave me a comment. Again, the code word, if you're watching this after the fact, is Oculus for today. So, if you want to sneak that into a conversation somewhere, that would be the thing. And tomorrow, which would be Thursday night, for Horrors Day Night, I'm going to do probably some single player repo, just because I'm a little concerned that the weather is going to be finicky, so I don't want to have to argue with my terrible ping speed plus weather to play with other folks. But I might throw some mods on there, since our team bonus action modded repo playthrough did not cooperate last time. I might throw some mods on there myself and see how they go. But yeah, so that'll be tomorrow, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. I hope your weekend approaches swiftly and funly, and don't let chaos bite you in the ass on the way out. Bye. Thanks for hanging.